Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost. It's Monday, it's a Blu-ray release day. It's very windy on the seafront at the moment. Hopefully you can hear me. So I'm going to head up to HMV, see what's on the shelves. I'm only after 2 titles myself, but I do have an imprint title to show you as well. So there's going to be at least 3 in the conclusion. That's if HMV get all my titles in. Going to grab a coffee along the way and then I'll show you what I picked up in the conclusion. Nice and quiet day there on the seafront, just a few people milling around, which is nice on a Monday. There's one. Okay, so head up to HMV and I'll see you all up there in a little bit. So right now I'm on the corner of Churchill Square. Over in the distance you see the mall. HMV is located. I'm outside Costa at the moment waiting for my coffee. And an ambulance has just pulled up because that's for customers that are presented with their coffee bill, because they're not cheap. So now I'm off the seafront and I'm in the city centre and the temperature's risen slightly as it's microclimate. Here's my latte and for some reason they've added an extra cup. So now that coffee has been consumed, the movie buying part of the video can commence. Now in the window they are advertising via a TV screen 65 and Plane, both of which I enjoyed. Not bad films at all. So the big title this week is Walking Dead Season 11, which is the final season, which was shown on Disney Plus streaming site, which I did watch. I didn't mind that ending. Probably won't watch the spin-offs though. This has got 24 episodes. HMV only had the complete DVD box set and that was behind the counter. So who was your favourite character in this show? Next is Skinamarink, a Canadian supernatural horror from last year from former YouTuber Carl Edward Bull. This features just 4 actors throughout and is priced at a very reasonable $12.99. Next is Lola, a found footage time distortion movie which was filmed in Ireland and it stars Emma Appleton and Stephanie Martini. This comes with a director and producer's commentary and is priced at $14.99. Next from 88 Films is an Umberto Lenzi directed movie called Knife of Ice. This 1972 giallo film stars Carol Baker and Evelyn Stewart. It's got a runtime of 91 minutes and is priced at $16.99. Next is the Danish drama Gotland. This is set in the 1800s. Oh look, they've got the spine title upside down. Anyway, this follows a priest sent to Iceland to start up a new parish, but it's not an easy task by any means, especially with a language barrier. The Blu-ray is priced at $14.99 and the DVD here is priced at $9.99. Next is another 88 Films release, this time Hatchet for the Honeymoon, another giallo film, but this one's from 1970. It stars Stephen Forsyth as John Harrington. It's got a thing about murdering young brides. This is going to set you back $16.99. Another Umberto Lenzi movie from 88 Films. This one, Hitcher in the Dark from 1989. It's a psychological thriller about a man who has a thing for his dead mother. Nice. I think Umberto has issues. $16.99 for this one. Next is the Hong Kong crime thriller The Untold Story. This is from 1993 and again from 88 Films. This is a deluxe limited edition. It looks like it comes with a poster and a book. $24.99 is the price on this one. Next is Cairo Conspiracy, a Picture House Entertainment release, directed and written by Tariq Saleh, which won him the Best Screenplay Award at last year's Cannes Film Festival. This is priced at $12.99. Good price. Next is the re-release of Safe House. This is 10 quid, but you can actually get this from CEX at the moment for 50p, so, why would you? Next is the 25th anniversary release of The Truman Show on 4K, one of the best Jim Carrey films in my opinion. Great cast in this, 103-minute runtime and priced at $22.99, comes with a glossy slipcover. So next is Wish Upon a Unicorn. This is about an 8-year-old girl called Mia, played by Ryan Keira Armstrong, who, after losing her mother, discovers a unicorn on a grandmother's ranch. This is priced at $9.99. In the anime section now, and we have Love After World Domination. It's based on a manga series written by Hiroshi Noda, and it is illustrated by Takahiro Wakamatsu. This is season 1 and priced at $44.99. And next we have Dawn of the Witch with Yamari Hakamori voicing Zero the Mud Black Witch and Mayo Okazaki voicing Leos the Dawn Witch. Again, $44.99 for the first season. Next is Non-Baiori. This is season 1 and it tells of a new student who is voiced by Rie Morikawa, who is from the city and is relocating to a remote school which only has 5 pupils. This is $29.99. Okay, so I'll go through this quick. First up, we got the Batman Complete TV series in this oversized box. £30 they want for that. £40 you can get it new. Then we got Chucky Season 2 with a lenticular slip. £28, again £2 more, and you can get it brand new. Okay, Doctor Who, Season 14, £42, that's £38 brand new. Season 18, 65 quid, that's about right. Season 24, that's reasonable for £22. And Season 12 is a little bit steep for what they want. Paranormal Activity, the Ultimate Chills Collection for £30. That's not bad because it's double that on Amazon. I'm not a fan of that spine design though. Poldark Seasons 1 to 5 cost you about £55 new, so a saving of £15. That's not bad. Here we have Broadchurch, the complete series, series 1, 2 and 3 for £15. That's going to save you around about £10, and this is in pretty good condition as well. Here's the Deep Blue Sea trilogy for £10. That's going to save you around about a £5. Again, this is in pristine condition, so not bad at all. So there are 2 copies of the Avatar Extended Collector's Edition, both with slip covers as well. These usually fetch around £8, so £3 a pretty good bargain. The crime drama Happy Valley, complete first, second, third season for £25. That's great. That's going to cost you around £45 new. Brilliant condition as well. Here's Rick and Morty seasons 1 to 3 for £18, with just a couple of pound under recommended price. And there's a few scuffs on it as well, so it might be worth paying the extra pound for it new. And last but not least is Yellowstone Season 3 for £10, which is about half price, and Season 4 for £12, which is about £8 cheaper than new. So not bad at all. Hey everybody, welcome back. 3 titles to show you, one from Imprint, 2 new pickups today, so let's get on with it. Okay, so the first title I'm going to show you is Lola. This is a science fiction found footage movie that was filmed during lockdown in Ireland, and it stars Emma Appleton, who you may know from the BBC comedy drama Everything I Know About Love, which aired last year. You've also got Stephanie Martini, who starred in Prime Suspect 1973 and The Last Kingdom. You've also got Rory Fleck-Byrne, who was in the Jackie Chan film The Foreigner. Directed by Andrew Legg, who up till now has only made short films like The Girl with the Mechanical Maiden or The Unusual Invention of Henry Cavendish. And as for the story, well, it is quite intriguing. It touches on time travel in a roundabout way. You see the girls, played by Emma and Stephanie, they invent this machine called the chronovisor, and it can view or intercept transmissions from the future. First, it's all fun and games, listen to music yet to come or horse races, which can be lucrative. But the outset of World War II kind of makes it an instrument of danger, and it can even alter events not yet played out as well. Music is from Neil Hannon, and it's shot using old cameras and in black and white as well, which has piqued my interest. It's going to run time this at 1 hour 19 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So they have put the front cover image onto the disc, well, minus the actors. So that was Lola. Next one to show you is a Warner Archive release of One Crazy Summer. It's a comedy from 1996 with an eclectic cast. You've got John Cusack from Say Anything in 1408, the beautiful Demi Moore, which is the reason I picked this one up in the first place, the man with a strange voice, Bobcat Goldthwait, Curtis Armstrong, who played Herbert Viola in Moonlighting, and Joel Murray, brother to Brian Doyle and Bill Murray. Now, the film follows Hoops McCann, played by Cusack. He's a student hoping to get into the Rhode Island School of Design, but in order to do that, he's got to complete an illustrated story on the subject of love. He's also invited to go on a road trip as well with his friend George, played by Murray, and George's creepy little sister Squid, played by Kristen Goles. Their destination being Nantucket. Now he agrees, he goes along with it, and along the way they pick up a hitchhiker called Cassandra, who's being played by Demi Moore, who's pursued by a biker gang as they claim that she's stolen their money, which she has. And she's also trying to save her grandfather's house from pushy developers. The house is going to be passed down to her eventually. Developer is Teddy and his father. Teddy's played by Matt Mulhern. Whilst on the island of Nantucket, they bump into Egg, played by Bobcat, and his friend Ak-Hak, who is being played by Armstrong, and they want to help Cassandra and Hoops. Also stars Jeremy Piven as Ty, he's a close friend to Teddy, and Kimberly Foster, who was Michelle Stevens in Dallas, she's playing Teddy's girlfriend Cookie. This film is a who's who of the 80s. There are so many cameo appearances in this. There's also an animated sequence as well, or several of them, from the director Savage Steve Holland, whose film before was Better Off Dead, which also starred Cusack. This got a runtime of 93 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So inside is just a plain blue disc. So that was One Crazy Summer. Okay, next and last is a title that was sent to me roughly 10 days ago from Imprint Films to show on my channel, and I've not shown it till now because I wanted to watch its entire contents before giving you my honest opinion. I will put a link to their website down in the description below. Now, what did they send me? Well, they sent me Bodyguard Season 1, which aired in 2018, and Season 2, by the way, is in development. Now, this show's got a lot of actors, but it follows the principal character of David Budd, who's being played by Richard Madden, and you'll know him as he played Icarus from Eternals and Robb Stark in Game of Thrones. Also going to mention Keely Hawes, as she is integral to the story, and you'll know Keely from Ashes to Ashes, where she played D.I. Alex Drake, and many other things as well. She's a very good actress. Kind of reminds me of an older Keira Knightley, looks-wise, that is. Now, this show was created by Jed Mercurio, who created the medical drama Cardiac Arrest and the police drama Line of Duty, which also coincidentally starred Keely Hawes. Now, this is a brilliant political thriller. The show opens on a very tense situation. You've got a suicide bomber on a packed train. David happens to be there on board with his children, and he spots some suspicious activity, and he talks to terrorists that are killing everybody on board. David, I should point out, is an off-duty police officer who's dealing with PTSD as well as a broken marriage. Now, this then leads on to a promotion and a reassignment to the personal protection detail of Julia Montague, who's being played by Keely Hawes. She's the Home Secretary, and she has a political agenda that's ruffling a few feathers, and as a result she becomes subject to a few assassination attempts, including sniper attack which kills her driver, as well as a bomb being detonated while she's giving a speech on stage. And I'm not going to say any more than that, but there was a plot twist in episode 4 and again in episode 6 which I did not see coming at all. It threw me completely. The twist completely changed the direction of the story. Each episode is around about the hour mark, and they do fly past quickly. Usually with political shows like this, they kind of drag, but the pace and the subplots keep this fresh and moving along. Picture quality, and I point out this is from the BBC from about 5 years ago, was flawless, and it's reported that each episode had a budget of around £5 to £6 million. Talking to the BBC, they kind of give it credibility, added credibility, by using some of their actual journalists, like you had John Humphreys, Lord Kuenssberg and Andrew Mars in this, and despite being made by the BBC, ITV actually purchased the distribution rights, and they in turn sold it to Netflix. If you've not seen this show before, I recommend checking this out. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant throughout, acting and story. Take a look inside. So it's a 2-disc set, and on the reverse of the cover there are images of other titles available. And as for the extras, you've got the making of, you've got some interviews, and you've got some behind the scenes, but be careful because some of them give away spoilers. So that was Bodyguard Season 1. So that was it. Have you seen any of those or plan to pick them up, or just want to leave a comment, then do so down below. I will read every single one, try to reply if I have at the time. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? On that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.